What does it mean to have a north node in your 5th house and a south node in your 11th house? Watch this video where I'm covering everything you need to know about the north node in your 5th house. Howdy, welcome to Making Mindfulness Fun. I'm Isabelle, the co-founder and personality expert here at Making Mindfulness Fun, and I help you understand who you are using personality types. Today, I'm talking about astrology, and I'm wearing this hat just because I felt like it. It feels playful, fun, and like a creative expression, which is what my north node is all about, and that's the north node I'm talking about today, which is the north node in my 5th house. So if you have a north node in your 5th house, watch this video because I'm going to cover everything you need to know about having this placement. What is a north node in the first place, if you don't know what it is at all, and you don't even know what a south node is either? The north node is your highest path to growth in this lifetime, to be simple. Your south node is the gifts, talents, and traits we overuse. Now, me and Gabby are covering a series on what it means to have the north and south node in each of the signs, which is one aspect of your north node. That is the archetype energy you need to embrace. But the house is in, your north and south node are in, is the area of life you need to move away from and the area of life you need to move towards. So whatever house your south node is in is the area of life you tend to be drawn towards in your early life, and your north node is the house the house that your north node is in is the area you need to move towards. So in this video, I'm covering everything you need to know about what it means to have a 5th house north node, and naturally with a 5th house north node, you're always going to have a 11th house south node. The 5th house corresponds with the archetype of Leo because every house is associated with one of the archetypes. The first house is Aries, second house Taurus, etc. So if you have a north node in your 5th house, there's some Leo energies that you need to embrace because that is what the 5th house was made off of, Leo. The 5th house represents play, mainly. Play, creativity, often associated with children, and romance. This often, I like to think of the 5th house as the early flirting phase, how you show up when you're flirting with people, when you first meet them and you think they're attractive. So these 5th house themes show up in your highest path to growth in this lifetime. Now, whether your north node is in the sign of Leo or in the sign of something else, it will change how you embrace this energy, but by having a 5th house north node, you're supposed to move towards these themes. And with a 5th house north node, you naturally have a 11th house south node. And the 11th house is all about the opposite of 5th house themes, which is all about play and fun and romance. It's about big picture meaning. It's representative of Aquarius energy, so it has to do with our community, our big dreams and visions, and selfless service within a community. It's all about how we fit into a system, fit into a community, fit into a role, be selfless so that we can lift other people's up and respect their uniqueness. The 5th house, on the other hand, is more about the self-joy and like what makes us happy. If you have a north node in your 5th house, your highest path to growth in this lifetime is to be creative and have fun. How amazing does that sound? And you might think you already embrace this, but in early childhood, it might be hard for you to just do what you want. Because you have a 5th house north node, you have an 11th house south node, which again, like I said, is all about community. So in early childhood, you feel need to fit within a community. You can tend to forego your sense of self or maybe even repress or make yourself quieter than you are so that you can fit into a group. These people have a strong need to fit in or be a part of a community, and so they easily take on whatever role is available instead of who they want to be so that they can fit in with people and not be abandoned. Like I said in the beginning of this video, I have this north and south node, so I'm very familiar with what this means. And for me, this showed up as in early childhood, always trying to fit in with my cousins and with my peers and friends because I wanted to be part of the group. I wanted to be included. And if you have this south node, you feel this as well, where you just wanted to be part of the group. Because when you're around people, it feels great. When you're a part of a friend group, it feels great. You feel like you're having fun. But eventually it gets to the point where you're silencing who you are and you notice that you start to feel bad. You start to feel that you're not being your authentic self. You're not even doing what you want. So with a north node in your 5th house, your path to growth is not only about having fun and being creative, but recognizing what you want to do the most. Because you're naturally going to be drawn towards foregoing desires as an 11th house south node. You have to step into stepping away from groups and doing what you want, even if it means you're going to be surrounded by less people. In a sense as well, you're also going to not be part of the groups. You're going to naturally fall away from being part of the group, and instead, you're going to be taking center stage, which can be extremely uncomfortable for 5th house north nodes at first because they feel like all the attention's on them and that it's selfish and wrong. But if you have a North Node in your 5th house, you're here to inspire other people to do what they love. That is the root of what your growth is in this lifetime and what your purpose is in this lifetime. By stepping into your North Node of 5th house and just chasing the creativity, chasing the play, chasing the fun, chasing what sets your heart on fire, and falling away from the groups, by allowing yourself to take center stage for the things you love, you inspire other people to do the same. And this is something that is highly valuable in this day and age, because everyone believes that they have to have this grand purpose where they change the world, solve world hunger. But there's joy to be found and purpose to be found if we were all just chasing our desires. And that is what you are here to do if you have a 5th house North Node, is chase your desires and chase your creativity. Now, this shouldn't be embraced in a negative way where you all of a sudden do all these dangerous tasks or forget responsibility entirely. After all, we're supposed to embrace our South Node too, to some extent. It's the thing we mastered in our past life. It is our talents and gifts. It's something that we already mastered, so we're supposed to just leave it, be done with it, make sure we take care of that area of life, and then move towards our growth. So don't forego your 11th house entirely. You still need some purpose, vision, and community. We would be unfulfilled if we didn't embrace this part of our life, but we just need less of it. So embrace that big vision, be a part of the community, but also move towards your path to growth of embracing creativity. And I think a big part of this for a 5th house North Node is that when I say creativity, a lot of people think painting or pottery. They all of a sudden have to be a singer. But that doesn't have to be your creative outlet if that doesn't feel like creativity for you. Creativity is the act of creation. And so whatever is allowing you to create, whatever form that is, it could be building, it could be movement, because movement is creation, is the creation of energy in motion. That can be your creative outlet for you. It's all about play as well. So what makes you feel playful? What makes you feel light? What makes you feel full of love? The 5th house represents, like I said, the early phases of dating, but it's also correlated with Leo, which has a lot to do with the feeling of love. And so if you are a North Node in 5th house, one of the most important parts of your journey is learning to be a frequency of love for other people and help them realize what it feels like to be unconditionally loved. These people with a 5th house North Node can find a lot of joy in just having fun in their dating life, because you realize that you don't need someone to make you feel loved. Love is what you are. If you want to learn more about this concept of being love instead of having love, hit one of the corners up here, which I will pin my video about Love Was Not Designed for Time, which explains this concept further. But 5th house North Node in general is just supposed to be a frequency of love for other people and have fun in life. They can get tied into thinking that things have to last a long time or be more meaningful. This word meaningful, everything has to be meaningful because it lasts a while or because it's more selfless. But you're supposed to be here to just have fun, be present, be joy right now. What's going to make you happy right now? This is your growth in this lifetime if you have a 5th house North Node. If this video helped you understand what it means to have a South Node in 11th house and a North Node in 5th house, leave a comment below and let me know what you do to embrace your 5th house North Node. What makes you feel like you are loved, playful, creative, and joyful? Leave that comment below and let us know so that we can all support each other. If you need more help stepping into your North Node and you feel like you're just taking in this information and you don't know exactly what to do with it or how to embrace it, hit the link in the description below to join Be the Hero, our group membership site where we show up every day to coach you and teach you about astrology, Enneagram, numerology, everything, so that you can be the creator of your reality rather than a victim. And not only is it super serious and all about healing your wounds, but it's fun, which again, for a North Node 5th house is an extremely important theme. So hit the link below to join Be the Hero. And if you're new to your chart or you feel like you've been reading your chart and you don't know exactly how to apply the information to help you have better health, wealth, or relationships, hit the link below in the description to get my free birth chart workbook where I walk you through the basics of your chart so that you can apply the information and use your chart to live a better life so that you can maybe bring more money in, have more fun in life, improve your health, whatever it is you're looking for. Hit the link below to get that free birth chart workbook now, and it walks you through the entire process. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay tuned for further videos on the North Node through the houses. From my heart to yours, namaste.